were thinking of different like themes that we wanted to use for this installation and how we can make it relatable with the library, since they were like so kind to let us use the property, and how we could incorporate their summer reading programs.
Well, the library really wanted us to use their summer reading themes, and it's a statewide summer reading theme of the novel destination, One World, Many Stories, and You Are Here. And you know, I think that the feet kind of relay that you are here.
The legs for me symbolize, well, it's relatable. It's an object that people are going to be able to recognize. That's something I wanted. Something that was recognizable and showed, you know, a form of travel. So legs literally meaning, you know, being able to walk, run. We decided to do these sort of strategically placed boxes to symbolize different like points on the map or like landmarks. With me, I like them that they're weaved because it kind of gives this sort of like stained glass feel to it, and it also like ties in with our colors and our weaving in the background.
This is symbolizing, you know, the one world, many stories, and how the world globally is weaved together, and we're all part of the same, you know, the same world, the same unit.
So that was really, we had an idea that we wanted to incorporate the trees that they had at the top of the hill, but we weren't exactly sure how to and me and Jennifer both talked about, you know, should we do something beforehand, like we've been building these boxes and legs, you know, for the last couple months. But we both decided that, you know, when we get there, we'll let it happen and kind of see what we can do and how we can incorporate the trees. So that was more in the last week. And to be honest with you, I feel like that's definitely like the eye-catching when you drive by, but then it also, you know, brings the colors up and then back down.
You're part of the art. Yeah, well, think of it as the lawn was our canvas, and we are painting with parachute material and plastic tape. And the installation art generally is big, you know, and we took over this space. We didn't just, you know, have little things here and there. We took over as much of the space as we could. And, you know, hopefully the viewer will come and walk through it and look for their feet that they made. And we have one box open so a child could go and sit in there if they wanted to.
Definitely them being able to participate in a process like installation art that is not always offered when you're in high school. Sometimes, you know, with the AP courses, they're able to like do some larger projects, but we wanted to give them a style of art that isn't always offered.
Well, I was in art, I was in Foundations in 3D, and my teacher was Miss Koppelman, and she kind of recognized that I was a student who wanted to do something with art. I didn't actually really know anything. I knew they were doing an installation. At first it didn't register in my mind that it was something outside on this big scale. I thought they were installing something permanent in the library.
I didn't really know what installation art was, like, before I really got to the first meeting, and they kind of explained that it was like interactive with the community and it'd be like a big production over, you know, a big area, and it sounded like a cool thing that I'd be involved in.
It's such a big thing. It's not like a little art project in a small space, but it's huge. People see this when they drive by, and it makes them think.
We met once a week for like the end of June and most of July, and then this week we've been out here 2-3 hours every day setting up. I think it was fun, like doing it with other people, because then you could kind of bounce ideas off each other, and they really let us like express our ideas. It wasn't just, you know, them telling us what to do. You know, they'd say like, here's like the basic idea of what we want, and you can do whatever you want with it. So it was fun to be able to do that. It was fun to see all the different like kinds of legs from all the different people.
I think the main thing is kind of communication between the other group members. You know, they have ideas and you have ideas, and you can kind of put the ideas together and get something completely different. So I'd say sharing ideas and kind of not working within your own bubble, but being opened up to what other people have, you know, what other skills people have. It's a lot different than what I expected, but I think that's mostly because I didn't really know what to expect. Even when something turns out as you plan it to turn out, a lot of people are going to have different interpretations of it, so it's going to kind of be interpreted different no matter how you put it.
Yeah.
And so I suppose it is a little difficult not knowing exactly what to expect, but you just kind of go with the flow.
The weaving, I really liked how that turned out because just all of us, everybody did some of it, but it all looks like together.
Well, the reaction we've been getting is exactly what I want. Cars are slowing down. You'll start to notice, like, it doesn't seem like they're slowing down, but you'll start to notice that there's like groups of like 7 cars all like right there, and everyone's heads are turning and looking at it, and that's why I wanted this location, because you could still drive by if you can't, if you're unable to like stop and get out of the car, you're still able to drive by and look at it. People are going and coming from Ann Arbor a lot on this road, so it takes about like 15 seconds to pass this. So if this is up for 3 weeks, 15 seconds every day. It's kind of a crazy impact.
Well, we love this art project. We've been working with 212 now. This will be our 3rd year. The first year we did, it was a gauzy kind of cloth thing, sort of to the south, and that was up for about 3 weeks and generated lots of interest. There was a lot of color, a lot of involvement. And last year we did wind socks, and those were hanging all over town. So this year we hadn't formally planned anything. So when Jennifer and Rob came to me and said they were working on something, could they install it at the library? I was absolutely, please, thank you for thinking of it. We are one of the community gathering places in Saline, and we're very proud of that. We do various programs. We have art displays here all the time. They change monthly. We also purchase student artwork. So the library's really invested in the community, and this is part of what the community does. So we want to be part of it too.